being his like, oh, this is now a get off me tool, because it gave him more than what people were like anticipating. Because I know people were like, oh, it's like a little bit weird to see that, and I'm like, it's not necessarily like that weird, because I think that watching, if you watch any Leo and you see like him using heavy slash DP to try and get out of some of these situations, you see that heavy slash DP just gave him too much Oki, and it gave him a really great chance to be able to take his turn back very forcibly. There's not many DPs that you'd see that give you Oki like that. Normally a risk has to be taken in some way, shape, or form off of a DP, or you have to run in to do whatever the case is. But with how Leo's was, since the end hit of his heavy slash gave him like an extra bounce, it pretty much allowed him to have Oki, especially off of counter hit. It made him a really, really strong character. So I think that at the most, I would say that make the weaker character stronger and give the stronger redundancy. I think that's a great. I think they're heading in a very good direction.
Definitely, I definitely agree. We are finally in round 2. Also, I think my internet kind of skipped around there. Might have DC'd a little bit, but thankfully I heard everything you said. So I think the stream just had a hitch a little bit. So we are pulling in Goackur and StarmanTheta for this next set.
Okay. That's nice.
There we go. Okay, they are on their way. So yeah, definitely looking to see how the top and the bottoms change the most. There's definitely a few mids that I'd like to see move around. I'd like to see Kai go down. I'd like to see Testament go up. Definitely want to see where Bedman's going to fit into this, because I think Sin has a whole lot of potential to move up. Potemkin, I don't know. I'm really scared if they go up, because I don't want to be pot-bustered in 2 and lose.
Right, yeah.
But Bedman, definitely a wild card in terms of balancing.
Right, yeah. Gotta be really, really careful with how you choose to do certain things like that. It's, my character wasn't really changed. I've pretty much been playing her, like, for pretty much every Guilty Gear. I've been playing her since I was, like, a kid. It's Biken. Biken didn't really get changed really too crazily. Her Yozansen just can't be comboed. It doesn't leave you, like, grounded or, like, a little bit of a hop anymore. But you just have to do the same thing it is that you used to do in previous Guilty Gears, where you just have to use RC in practically the same way to get the combo anyway. So nothing really changes for her. It's just Yozansen doesn't leave you, like, sort of, like, standing for, like, another reset. It knocks you back and pushes you back.
Right.
So, yeah.
Who knows? We might get a better Yozansen in the form of Ensenga or Johnny.
Sure, you're right, yeah. I mean, it's going to be used in the air now, so that's kind of crazy.
Well, you'll just have to TK Mistfinder instead.
Right.
Anyway, we have husband and wife working some stuff out here. StarmanTheta again, the combo here, sets up multiple minions here, but Goackur finds it. Survives the small little onslaught there, finds the first round.
The marriage counselor match for sure.
Oh, round starts
6H.
Yeah.
It's a great move. It's a great move when it hits.
Yeah.
If you block that, go up. Surviving what comes next.
Takes me back to season 1. Like when we were first starting out and try something at round start and you just count.
True, yeah. She is bleeding right now, Carly. Hey, 2K2D, Guilty Gear Stride Classic. There he is as well. Sounds out another minion. It's the Oki.
With the low. Nice anti-air.
Great 6H. Don't see people doing that as much, but I'm glad that Theta has that knowledge and that awareness to be able to utilize that. 6H is a great anti-air tool. You know somebody's about to, and actually it covers so much space and a lot of ground, so using it as best as you can. Not gonna pop the burst there.
Doesn't burst.
Yeah, he can't like he can only do something I believe off of the first hit of 5K. So I believe if they honestly, the round was gonna be over anyway. I would just pop the burst. Not really a reason to hold on to it too much.
It was really impressive. I saw that they interrupted that fast PRC with their 2K, I believe. And I was like, ooh, that's a chance. But then Goackur just sees the opportunity back.
Not too bad. Not too bad for this match. I think the most part is that I believe like keep holding on to those 6Hs, knowing when to properly utilize them, and I think you will be in a very, very good spot to be able to, for Goackur to potentially end up taking this. I think that they did a great job with how they were utilizing a lot of their normal control space. What I just mentioned, using the 2D, trying to see if they can catch the backdash, the 5K round start to try and see if they can catch either a jump back or an approach, one of Goackur's fastest buttons. So utilizing that a lot of the time, but this is where she struggles.
Yeah.
Trying to find a way out of the corner, not really much it is that you can do. Good awareness. Challenges since they didn't follow up on the Bandit Bringer. Or Bandit Revolver, excuse me.
Just keeps coming in with the Bandit and finally catches him. But nice defensive throw. Okay, finally gets a chance to work here, but... Ooh.
Nice out. Lots of 2K staggers. Yeah, it's like the best option that she could have to really try and stagger against somebody like that, but I would imagine that, or at least I would think that Theta would start using a little bit more FDs and then follow it up with a 6P. Just like, hey, can you hear me? Are you listening right now? He's doing the same thing that I was just talking about a couple seconds ago. Oh.
Very nice. Up and over, finds the massive counter hit. And always checking with these lows, but swings with the kick. Gotta watch out there. Good job maneuvering around Night Raid Vortexes. Sets up. Oh, but not that one.
That's good damage as well.
Full stick of butter though.
Yeah. Gun blaze right there. Trying to use the FD. 2K staggers once again. Doesn't find the chip. Where's his health at? 2D closes it out.
Finally able to cut him down. Oh. First to get away, but the Night Raid Vortex gets him all the way back in.
Great hits. Knocked down to the 6H OTG. Yep. Classic. So we'll take in the second game here. Best of 5. One more round. One more game, I should say.
Yep, set point for Goackur.
So H being the premier OTG button for Soul. Good damage.
Very nice.
Very fast. Can confirm off a lot of different things.
Yeah, Goackur has so many tools and different ways to approach a situation, but we are dealing with Soul Bad Guy, just very solid all around in most situations, but wow, actually able to beat out the Bandit Bringer there. That was crazy.
Hits so far. Nice, yeah. Realized that they weren't mashing a lot, so with that being the case, being very, very patient, trying to wait for their opening, gets out another minion in the process. No confirm on her hit though. But this is Soul's opportunity. Lots of damage.
A lot of damage, but StarmanTheta coming in with, again, full stick of butter here. A lot of resources to work with. Oh god! Ride as a fade away, running forward just to keep the goon space.
Nice. I love the idea. No, go straight on through it. Says H once again. Yep. Ends the round. I love the idea. They were expecting the super to be able to give them enough time so the minion could clap them back either into them or even further away to get the hit, so that way they still had at least a little bit of control over what happened next, but it doesn't work out, unfortunately, for Theta. Oh, close S. Needs to confirm.
We're in a bit of a situation in the instant overhead. Up throw. Gonna go for it again. Wow.
Soul's favorite type of music is metal music with the headbanging, man. Unfortunate, truly.
Oof.
Really well done. Yeah. It's hard. She doesn't really have a lot of reliable. Her only quote unquote reliable, and I really mean heavy air quotes, is Elysium Driver, her super. But it's not very active, and it's pretty easy to stop because of how slow it is. The only time people mostly get hit is if they've already committed to a button or anything of the sort, pretty much. So, like, I definitely think that, which I mean, you can say that about like a lot of like other supers that people use. But the thing about Elysium Driver that makes it so unreliable is the fact that like it's a very close hitbox.
Mm-hmm.
And most people, depending on what you do, if you FD or whatever the case is, like most people just aren't in range or they can just react to it because of how slow it is. It's not very active. It's like it's like active for 3 frames. And there's like one part of the super that hits, and it's the only part that hits. So
okay.
It's not a very, very reliable super. It's not that great to be able to use, and her angle is very like it's not the best, but it is a reversal. If you ever feel like the need to use it, it's just Forever Elysian Driver is just it's not a consistent enough tool to be like, I'm going to try and use this every time, which is why most Jackals either hold on to it just to FD, or they try and use it to, or they use it to like YRC, but then you won't really see them using that unless they have a really heavy read on an opponent.
Sorry, just gonna...
It is not the best.
Gotta reset some scores here.
Also, one of the biggest reasons as well is like the really weird, improportionate damage scaling. Like I don't know what's up with her damage scaling. It's just not proportionate to what we normally see from other supers like that. And the best way for me to describe it is when you see Forever Elysium Driver hit, it either did all your HP or it did none of it. Like that's normally how it goes. It's a very, very not reliable reversal to use.
I got you.
It also fails against like command grabs or like throw immune command grabs, and it loses to a lot of airborne moves too. It doesn't have a vertical hitbox. It's only in front of her.
Damn.
Or extended hurt boxes. So like stuff that you get punished for, like JS or anything from like Viking, which once again just coming from the air, so it wouldn't get hit. But like JS or like any sort of disjointed hitbox that you normally be able to whiff punish, you can't grab that. So.
Dang.
Yeah. It's not good.
Yeah.
It's not a good reversal. It's like I said, it's why you see most Jackals using other things but that. It's never a good tool to really use as a reversal unless you have a hard read on the person.
Right. Yeah, I definitely see a whole lot more of the utility super than Elysian Driver.
Yeah.
I always love to see it, but Jacko's whole thing definitely revolves around
Her minions,
her buttons and stuff like that. Understandable, but is the life
also,
of the command grab super.
There is something that's cool about it, which I don't know. I've never seen anybody do this, and I don't know if people know this. But if you use like, you know how Jacko has like her defense minion, where when they hit and they bounce off, you can use Forever Elysium Driver as a punish, and it'll work 100% of the time. It works as an automatic punish.
Real? Like
yes.
After you do command block?
Yes, and they hit it, like you get it. It's an automatic punish. You have the chance to do that, and she'll hit. It won't do it will do a little bit less than their full damage, but it does do damage, and it's an automatic punish. But I don't see anybody ever using that. Yeah.
Interesting.
Like it's really, really good to use against characters like Nago or anybody that has like a really heavy confirm into it. I don't think so. I see in the chat, Sleepy. The scaling can be heavy, but not for that. It actually doesn't scale as much as you think it would. It does like 193 on wall break, which is not that bad actually. 193 on wall break, and then I think it does. It only does a little bit less than what her normal super is. I will have to check Deathloop to find out if like what I'm saying is correct, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. It actually doesn't do that much. People just don't use it. And I think it's actually a really, really great tool because it does a good amount of damage, I'd say. Let me check. Actually, now I'm curious. Okay, I'm gonna pull up this lead.
No problem. While I pull in our next match for round 3, I want... Ooh, that looks like a good one.
Okay. So I pulled it up. And yeah, it is an automatic punish. So her damage is 179, and it's an automatic punish for 158, which is like not that much of a scale. I would have to see that so I understand what, like I'll have to see that physically to understand. So no 200, you're taking out at least like 40%, 45%, if not 50 on a 200 hit. Like on something, a combo that does like 200 or more. But it does 193 on wall break. Yeah, I was right. Okay, so it does 193 on wall break and it gives you Oki. It's not, you are entirely correct, Sleepy, and don't take this as like me like attacking you. Like, you're entirely correct that it is like, it is inefficient for damage, but if you need something, then you can use that. I just don't see people using it as much. Normally there's better uses for your meter, which is why, like you said, but it's still like, having that in the back pocket is still a good idea. And I don't really see people using that in ways to like sort of like maximize their output for Jacko, because knowing that that's even like an option, it's still something, doesn't mean you never use it. It still can be good to use effectively.
Jacko is options on top of options.
Right, yeah.
She definitely doesn't struggle for some way to open you up.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, you're entirely right, but of course, yeah. It isn't entirely up to the individual how they choose to use their meter. I'm just like surprised because it's like, I feel like, honestly, I feel like if I got hit by that, I'd be really, really cautious about what I choose to hit next into her minions is the thing.
Alright, just waiting on. We're pulling in Lucolo versus Tree Zone Albertdoug.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Round 3. Wow, this is going by fast.
I know, we're actually
that's crazy.
We're cooking with gas with such a pretty sizable Swiss bracket of people.
Yeah.
And there they are.
Flex on them.
Ooh, we're getting flexed on too. Will Load Gaming, thank you so much for the follow, my man or woman. No matter what it is, thank you very much. And we're getting right in with Albertdoug v. Lucolo.
Let's rock.
Hi. A wide variety of characters as we're seeing tonight too, which is really, really good. Both everywhere up and down materials, which is great to be able to see for a game.
Absolutely. I miss Mango for Tango. They would have definitely busted out the Bedman.
Mm-hmm.
Nice run it in. Good defense out of Lucolo too. Although that, look at that risk bar. Oh, cashing out too. Just needed the one hit. Okay.
Yeah, pops a burst.
Oh, unfortunate drop there, but we're out of it.
Yeah. Spinning consistently too. It's actually, it's really funny because it's like, a lot of people assume that when they see low tier characters, that means they assume they don't really have good matchups, which either the matchups are even or they're not as bad, right? This is actually one of those matchups for Anji that I think is actually pretty good for him because of Kai's usage of his normals and how committal his buttons are. It means that a lot of, like, the fact that they have good range, like, Anji's good at ironically punishing characters with good buttons. Good long-reaching buttons because that means he can get a punish off of it very easily.
It's definitely going to be very interesting how we see these characters evolve in Season 3. Yep.
For sure.
Kai getting some much faster buttons in Far Slash and 5 Heavy Slash?
I believe it was 6H that people were using.
Yeah, 6H.
5H and like 6H, I believe, were faster, yeah. And his slashes were, all the normals seemed like they got sped up, or a lot of the normals seemed like they got sped up, so.
Although we were seeing Anji not get combo off a counter hit Fujin and or any other follow-up, so that's scary. Nice, landing the run-up throw, forcing him back into the corner. Oh, didn't expect the bird.
Hit the butterflies here.
Yep. Look at the Fujin, fast RC forward. Oh, watch that overhead. No burst. Okay.
Was waiting for it, but 5H, or not 5H, excuse me, 5S times it correctly.
It's like, nah, we'll just hold that. Let's go next. New mentality. That's a Kai mentality right there. Round start fluter, right? Sure, why not?
Goes right on through it. Yep. Once again, yeah. See, and you see that like all the time Albert's using a lot of this. It's very interesting to see that like they're reconsidering a lot of the buttons it is that they're pushing. Because of, well, Lucolo's reconsidering a lot of the buttons it is they're pushing. Also, this is death again. But Lucolo's reconsidering a lot of the buttons that they're just barely holding on. Yeah, that spin's putting in work for Albert. It's really hard for Lucolo to try and find a way to like sort of push and confirm those buttons because they're worried about getting punished on the way in. So.
Yeah. Albert seems to be playing a lot of the beginning very defensively, and then as soon as they get like some sort of knockdown, they start playing the RPS game.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ooh, a nice jump of the Fusion. That's what we need to start doing. And all right, solve the puzzle.
Yeah, overhead.
Finds the overhead here.
Good burst, yeah. I like the awareness from Lucolo to burst earlier. The last time that combo hit, they burst a little bit later. The damage was already done. So I like the fact of bursting it on the spin because of how committal it is. Oh, look at the opposite combo. Tap dancing.
Oh, but the
there's
reverse
counter.
is super.
Yeah. Pocket gaming. Damn, yep. Good TP. Good jump back S. Let's throw him once again, the butterfly. Good go. Yeah. Ooh, cool, never mind.
Thought the first was gonna come back and tries it again.
Overs. Yep. There it is. Albert manages to close it out. Moves right on through the bracket.
Very nice.
Oh, also, like, with that match happening, I'm like taking a look once again, like having it up on my other monitor to see like a lot of these feature changes of what we can expect. Just for something to talk about in between matches and such. And I see that Milia gets better Oki off of Bad Moon actually. Pops you up. Wow. Pops you up higher. She actually gets close S as a guarantee. It seems guaranteed, like a guaranteed Oki setup now. If you try and mash, you get countered.
Oh, yeah.
Getting hit on down boom.
Well, I already tried not to mash when Milia's in my face because close slash, real nice.
You're a better person than me, because I definitely be mashing. I do not want to deal with that. But it's not what I came here to play this game for. I came here to enjoy this. You're either going to mix me and give me counter hit and maybe stop mashing, or I'm going to keep mashing. One of the two.
I always try and jump and then mash JP. Try and knock her out of the air.
Also, Zato players struggling a little bit right now too.
How?
The overall slower return on Eddie, and Eddie's down for longer.
Oh yeah, that. Sorry, I got toxic there. I was like, Santos are struggling. How? Tell me
Yeah,
now.
right.
How?
Yeah. Also, it's really slow. Eddie, oh my God, wow, that's really slow actually.
Interesting.
Goodness. I mean, obviously he has like supers and stuff to instantly give him the meter back and such, and of course you've got like the command grab. Well, I don't believe it's speed. No, I think it does speed up. I believe it speeds up Zato's return on Eddie, but the biggest thing to keep in mind is the fact that like, I mean, I just loop open right here. Let me make sure that I am saying this correctly, because I do believe the command grab does make it come back faster. Yes. So it does give it time to refill, and it does come back faster, it seems like. But with that being the case, maybe it's saying that this doesn't have to be like, it just gives it more time to come back fast. It gives it more time. But I wonder with the inclusion of that, if they'll have it off of a command grab. Or will it be different?
Oh, definitely interesting to see more command grab usage. Because does it really? What does he get off command grab? Is it just more time?
It's to make sure It's to make sure Eddie's back, and for the most part, you get what, like the drills. Like that's a lot. You get you get a lot of drills, like to be able to use for the Oki scenario, because you see the command grab, Eddie Zato drops down, and then like pretty much he summons Eddie immediately, and you can't really get out of that. Normally just does the leap to cover somebody trying to up back as well, or trying to jump, and then he catches them, and then you're stuck in the corner. You still got to eat Oki, so they do get Oki off of it, yeah. But if Eddie's not there, then I'm assuming it's a lot less, is what I mean.
Okay. I think there was also note of his I don't know if it's 6K or not, but his standing overhead.
6K. Yes. What about that? Yes.
That it might be faster, or it might stay the same. Cause I think I heard that May's 6K is getting much slower.
Interesting. So maybe they just don't touch Zato's 6K and just keep it as it is.
Maybe. Cause I hardly ever see it, and I heard it's just real bad for Zato.
Yeah.
I hardly ever see it.
Let's see, yeah. Lots of very interesting changes coming in, for sure.
Makes things very exciting. Alright, seems to just be waiting out 2 more matches and then moving straight into game, or round 4. In fact, I want to see where the stand-ins are right now. How are things looking? So far, 4 people with a 3-0. We got Hee Ho, Somnium, Revilo, and New / Abyssal percent. Okay. Although, who else is there? Am I in there? Well, let's check. Lord Cribbington, yes, you're sitting in 5th right now. Along with Crow, Albertdoug, and Malachite. Okay. Interesting. When are they gonna give Gold Lewis a teleport? Don't.
Technically, he's got one with like the Wild Assault now.
Yep. He's just gonna go right through your shit.
Technically, he's got a good gap closer now. So I mean.
Yeah. What if we gave this guy an invincible Honda headbutt?
That's terrifying.
Really?
Gold Lewis already has so many plus frames. Good plus frames, no plus frames.
Has a teleport with a helicopter tech. It's like, or just make the Hammer of Dawn faster. Just because that's a hell of a gap closer and hidden mix-up.
Also, the biggest thing it is that I think that I have seen a lot of is the counter hit changes. I don't know if you know about that. So a lot of the counter hit changes, you get less combos off of counter hit. It seems like now, Anji off of his overhead counter hit, like off of the Fujin follow up, doesn't actually get a combo anymore, even on counter hit. There's been a few characters I've been seeing that don't really have like their same confirms. I'm like actually really impressed by that. Not impressed, but like I'm surprised by that, I should say.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to pick up 2 DQs here. Some people feeling sick and some internet not working out, so.
You know. Sometimes that's the unfortunate part about Strive currently.
Yeah. It's pulls and seating I gotta go to. Always defaults me to Street Fighter. And then it puts me in top 8. I'd love for Start GG to have its season 3. That'd be real nice. So we gotta lose.
Oh, Blyken's Yozonsen, from what I'm seeing, is also higher. Yeah, but you still get the combo. You can still get the confirmed. Yeah, there's nothing really different about it. Yeah, you still get the same shit. So it's not bad. It's not terrible, you know? Like it's still good. Yozonsen's still the same. There's not really much that they changed about her. I've heard I heard they didn't really change much about Soul either. I think he got like a couple buffs, so that's it really. It's not terrible, not bad.
Come on. Friggin' Start wants to be difficult with me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I try back over here. Unbelievable start. Thank you. Maybe I'll have to wait till the next round generates, because it wants to fight with me. I don't know why you can't just take people out. But unfortunately we're losing Owl and we're losing Canada, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, for sure.
Unless there's still a thing, let me see. I gotta go 5 rounds with. Oh, that's why! Round 4 has started. Let me grab... who do I want here? Give me... It's... We're gonna get FozzoBear and... Popcat. Round 4. Okay, so while we pull those in, I think that's why I can't get rid of Owl. Come on, dude. So we're just waiting for them to come to the room, which they are already doing. There it goes. Has anyone seen anything about Bridget changes?
Bridget, for the most part, for what it is that I'm seeing, mostly stays the same. She seems like she gets a lot more confirms off of the Wild Assault usage as well, and that her save jumps, pretty much most of it's the same from what I saw. I didn't really see anything that was really too crazy or too different. It seems like she gets more confirms now off of the new mechanics they put in. That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, they definitely showed off her Wild Assault, I believe.
Yeah. Like she still has quite a few good things about her. I don't really see any nerfs. Nobody's really discussing anything about Bridget currently, but from what it is I have seen of the clips of the people that are at versus currently, it's not terrible. So it all seems to be pretty good. She still seems like she's safe. So
yeah.
She still seems like she's a safe pick. There's nothing really too wrong or too bad about her. It just seems like some characters have genuinely like gotten better. So like if I remember correctly from what it is that I just saw, Foss is able to like eat his items, but also still throw out items. And so like he can like store an item and then toss it out later.
Oh yeah.
And then while still being able to, I think, throw other items, which is I think that's a very welcome change. I think that's very, very good
that's
to be able to see.
crazy.
Yeah. I think that's very, very useful.
Just gotta find the meeting. I wonder how... I guess it'll be like its own move, or I'm assuming it's not like a cancel, like, because the item pull is usually too fast, and then I'm assuming.
I believe. Wait, I just saw it. I believe the item pull. The item pull is like I think you do it after you pull out the item. I think that's how you store it. Or I think you hold the button. I think you hold 236P. Yeah. You hold it, and then you hit down P to throw it out. But you hold 236P to store it, and then you hit down P to throw it out. So it's 2P. Hee Ho versus Chip here. Great burst.
Block of the overhead burst to reset that pressure. Oh god, I don't think I changed stage.
Style. Ends up with you in the OP situation now. Okay, we pull up. We don't find anything. 6P gets the overhead at least. Goes for the low that time. Yeah, just let the wall slump. Absolutely.
Oh god.
Want to see a dead body. This is Chip. You're absolutely dead.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's actually insane to me. That's actually so crazy. If anybody that I thought would get hit by raw command grab, I've seen that do so much damage. I'm so shocked Chip lived that. Chip is one of those characters that has like glass bones and paper skin and has had for like the past like what, 2 decades or so?
Absolutely.
I'm surprised he didn't die sooner.
Who knows? Dice Gaze vision.
True.
Oh man. Oh, nice whip punish of the Rekka overhead.
Pushing style protein and be giving him good wires here. Not bad. Nice. 6P, good awareness. Very, very good awareness.
Nice jump on the chemical of. Oh, but doesn't find the combo here, but gets the counter hit. Forces the burst out of Popcat here.
Was trying to do it to keep him in the corner, but not able to contain him. Chip is fast. Very, very slippy. Nice, great hit. Gets the overhead. Yeah, that's gonna kill. For sure. Nice, well done. Not too bad.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nice air grab. That air grab did so much damage.
It did.
That was like a 15% air grab.
That's good with me. It's the dog bomb going up on here. Close S to H. So try to maintain corner position. Chip should be dead in the next confirm, and it's going to be it off the wall break.
The opening here. Nice not to commit to that third one. Don't want to risk, because Popcat is fishing with these 6Ps trying to find. Gets the knockdown here. Here comes. Oh, nice block of the highs. Good. We survive.
Stuff. Not. Oh, he was ready for the burst bait, but didn't get it at the right time. That's why he jumped.
Lines behind him with that J2K now. All the way on the other side. Nice that jump in, but doesn't get much off it. Oh!
Yeah, that's safe, You can't really challenge like that. This is...
surviving.
Just in time. Plus frames.
It's the knockdown.
2K, 2D.
What a TP.
Off me again.
Running on it.
Good YRC. YRC back, but I swear they blocked that.
Oh, what a back dash.
So scary. Oh, the shuriken.
Oh.
Oh, the jump heavy slash. I swear they blocked. Off the two, I think that's why they did 2K. I think they did 2K because they wanted to bait out the YRC. But I guess they got hit. Dang.
Yeah.
How slow it? Hold on. More questions for later. Something I'm like, how slow is her 2K for her not to be able to block after that? She didn't hit a button. She didn't get counter hit.
Yeah.
Damn it, okay.
No clue. Oh, okay. Pulling out the counter pick. El Clasico from FozzoBear. Their Anji's coming out.
Anji versus
Duel
no.
1.
I think it's probably. I think they might have a better time with this than I think with Chip. Actually,
Possibly.
they'd be able to lock it down a lot more. Yeah, and that's exactly what I was thinking. They're trying to use the spin to get around her notes. Just trying to see if they can avoid a lot of what she had, like a lot of that gap closer potential. He spends the right time, avoids the projectile, but right now, not able to execute the plan it is they've been looking for. He gets caught on the backdash, no confirm, but it's going to get hit by the double overhead instead. Perfect for Ino.
Yeah, looking a little rough, but let's see if they get their game plan started just like this. Oh, but again, Popcat just vicious with these 6Ps. Nice backdash to get out of there, but Stroke is going to chase him all the way down.
Yep. Super, absolutely. Lots of damage, and we're dealing with Oki. Leading currently. Yep, the barrel was going.
Yeah, I felt it. I was like, do the wake up super. Oh, what? They're going to get away with a gold.
Oh, yes, the Guilty Gear Classic Thor.
Very nice.
Actually,
yeah. And we confirm it.
I actually really like that too. Yeah. I don't know if I agree with the Red RC.
Alright, now we got
But I understand. Oh, got her.
Got her.
Yes.
Duel 3.
Great dog.
Wow. Oh god, we gotta get around the set play now. At least we're free from the corner. We have a bit of a mountain to climb. Oh, through the far slash.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Process. D? Yep.
Very nice.
Great confirm. Really good conversion. For FozzoBear currently.
Oh,
Catch the backdash again.
oh god!
Ooh, cooked. This is death. For sure death. You're HP.
Oh, a chance! A chance for
this?
perhaps to dream. Went for the
parry.
I respect it though.
Gotta go for the
Shit.
super parry. Yeah, I get it. Why is it not killing? I think that does so much damage.
It does, but the Enos tonight not calculating.
I wonder, is it because they're getting hit by the RC, or like I'm trying to figure out. I feel like that. I swear, I feel like that does so much more damage than what we're seeing. That's twice now. First on Chip, and then on Con.
Okay. Nice 3-0 out of Popcat. We're still waiting on a few more, but we're getting ready to move into that 5th and final round of the Swiss bracket.
Characters, or increment, I should say. And so far, so good. Not bad at all. Right on along.
I want to say, how are we feeling? What are we thinking along the terms in future DLC? Because they're going again with 4 characters.
Yeah.
I guess that's fine. I would love to have 5. because more characters, more fun. But I guess it helps them not have to work as hard. They don't have to crunch or anything, so they're able to properly plan out
what was on characters and not stress themselves out too much.
But we have Johnny coming in. What are you feeling? What are you thinking? What are you hoping for?
I think Slayer's next because I always assumed, because like I had like the big call at like when I was at Evo, when I was watching Evo, that I was like, it's either Johnny or it's Slayer, and it was Johnny. So I think Slayer's absolutely next. I feel like people have been asking too. Johnny and Slayer are like the two most requested characters, I believe. I believe they did a poll a long time ago, and they like requested it so much so much earlier. Johnny, Slayer, and Jam are the next three it is that I think. I don't think they're all going to be returning characters in season 4, but I think Johnny and Slayer are guaranteed, in my personal opinion, I think they are guaranteed to be the next two.
Yeah, I'm looking here.
Looking at the story-wise, there's nobody else. So maybe season 3 is all returning characters. Maybe it's Johnny, Slayer, and Jam. And then that's what they bring back from older games.
Yeah. I'm looking at the character poll here.
Yeah.
Basically, from North America side, we have the top 3 of Slayer, Johnny, and ABBA.
Oh, ABBA would be really cool.
I think ABBA would be sick.
ABBA would be a good choice, actually, I think, to put back in here. But I think Slayer and Johnny, for sure. I genuinely believe the next character is Slayer.
Yeah, definitely on Twitter, I feel like the groundswell around Slayer and ABBA is pretty big.
It's pretty big, yeah. I definitely would say that, like, if Slayer isn't next, Slayer is probably going to be the last character.
Yeah.
But Slayer and ABBA coming back, I think, would make a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, Slayer, ABBA, Johnny seem to dominate most of these top 3s outside of Korea and Europe, who wanted Dizzy as well. And Japan was different from everybody. They were completely extra, wanting Bridget, Elphelt, and Asuka. They got there too. But also, I would also love to see at least one of their spots. One for 4 characters, 1 or 2 for 5. I do love seeing a new addition to the cast.
Yeah, that is true. I just think that with all the characters, I would just say that I don't think that all the characters that are currently, I don't think that all the characters that are new, I think have already been added. I believe.
Possibly. But I always feel like a new character is like something to be really excited about, because it's definitely something new. We could always expect something with returning characters or how they might change, but when it's a new character, I don't know, something in my lizard brain tells me it's pretty good. Get excited about it. But I also see pop up here in a few of these, not in Korea, Japan, but Europe, South America, and North America. Guest character pops up in here. What do you think about that?
A guest character?
Guest character.
I think that would be a very... You want me to be genuinely honest? I think that would be a very bad decision. I don't think a guest character would be what Guilty Gear needs. I think genuinely, if you're going to close, if season 3, let's say season 3 is the last season, I would just say that, like, make it characters that people have been asking for. Because if the intention is that, like, once again, I don't know for sure, don't have any connections or anything like that, and even if I did, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't even be able to say if I did. But, like, the thing is that I don't think that they are planning on, like, I don't know if they would be planning on another season. I just don't know if they would be. So, like, season 3, I think, would be the last season, in my opinion. That's what it's seeming like to me. Yeah, I just think season 3 would be the last one. I think that if they actually do that, then they should be primarily focused on bringing back returning characters that people have asked for, and the returning characters are too good.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't feel it's the end with season 3. Season 4, I could probably feel that, but
Yeah, it's just like normally, like, the more the seasons go on, like the more the seasons go on, the less characters as you see actually being added as DLC, and that's just sort of how it works. So, would be cool to see Zappa back. I think that'd be dope.
oh, Zappa would be pretty interesting.
I'm trying to think of like accent core type stuff. The thing is that it's like I don't think Robokai needs to be brought back, because I think that with how crazy Robokai was in accent core, I think that you wouldn't be able to properly separate him from Kai and Strive with how characters are normally changed. But I think that characters I would love to see coming back. I think Zappa I would love to see coming back. I know a lot of people say Cliff, but I'm not really a big Cliff fan like that. But I would love to see Zappa coming back. I would love to see Abba come back for sure.
Yeah.
Zappa and Abba for sure. I would love to see them coming back. Slayer, of course. Jam. The usual suspects. It's pretty basic what I'm saying to like characters that I would like to come back, because I think they're those are the 4 where it's like I feel like me saying that are characters that are already there, and like Venom. I think Venom would be a cool character as well to have come back too.
I think,
and that's it.
I think even I know some people say like story-wise, people like Cliff and Venom can't come back, but I think by the time we end up like say like a season 4, season 5, I think it'd be fine to bring back dream match characters like say your Cliff or your Justice.
Same, yeah. I think that I genuinely think that it's I think that we need to or like devs in general. I don't agree with devs saying like being like for lore reasons that like characters can't come back, because I think that really puts you in a hole. Unless like you don't really want to bring the characters back, which I completely understand. If you're just like tired of doing the same character every time, sure, I get it. But I personally don't think a lore reason should be the reason why a character stops showing up.
Right. I think it
because I think like that's like what like MK did that for 11, and I don't think that was a good choice in my opinion for 11.
I think Guilty Gear Strive presents interesting opportunities to remix characters. Like, Bedman is back. Bedman's dead as shit, but we have the Bed plus Delilah, and I think that adds an interesting wrinkle to the character. Like, I don't see why there's a reason we can't have Baker Venom with the head of Robokai as a striker. I think that'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'd definitely be down to see Venom back. I would absolutely be down to see Venom back, for sure. I think Venom would be a really, really dope character to see in Strive. See how they, like, sort of change him. Johnny already looks pretty cool, too. So I think that they will do a good job with making sure that returning characters came back. Because I think what people enjoy is not only seeing their characters come back, but seeing that there's, like, a new twist on the character coming back. That's a big deal. It's super funny because they were like, you had like Delilah and everybody's like, oh, Delilah's in the game. What are they gonna do with her? And it's like, well, she's just there. She's an accessory.
Yeah.
She just sits there.
They really did set up Delilah though. Yeah. I like Delilah. I'm like one of those weird people that likes the lore of Guilty Gear.
No. I don't think understanding a game's lore is ever like a weird thing. I like Delilah too. I played the story mode. I like Delilah too.
Shout out to
I think her and Biken's relationship is very cute.
Definitely like the way the other story mode went.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
Just waiting at Wilhelm. Just waiting on them. We are in our 5th and final round. We're gonna hopefully get in here. Wilhelm versus Crow.
I will take this brief moment of intermission to go use the belt.
No problem. Take your time. I could go ahead and take this time to thank everybody for coming out. We've had a really nice tournament. Great turnout, too. Thanks for always dropping by every week, and especially all the new people that dropped in. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you again next week. Next Friday, is another double elimination bracket, so we hopefully see some people there. Every week we hold a Guilty Gear tournament hosted by me, OddEyesGardevoir. Hopefully by next week, by next Friday, hopefully my new computer shows up. So we're gonna have a bit of a upgrade to production, or at least on my side. I ordered a new computer. I put together this frickin' desk, ordered an audio mixer, new stuff like keyboard, mouse, speaker, stuff, all that. But yeah, we're getting an upgrade, people. Dual PC setup. One PC dedicated to the games, the other to the stream. Thankfully, we haven't run into too many problems tonight. I think I just had like a bit of a hiccup where the stream went down for like just like a minute or so, but we're looking good. I think they're gonna be shipping out that computer Monday. Hopefully it arrives before Friday, so I could get everything set up, get it to work and everything. Here's a hoping. Where is Will? Have not shown up yet. Man, people are already wrapping up their games. Oh no. Man, I went through all the trouble of finally getting Crow on stream, and then don't tell me this is gonna fall through. Oh well. Gotta go. Okay. Fortunately, we're losing Mimi. Oh, well, it's already the end, so unless Mimi makes it into top 8, which I don't think so. Nah, Mimi's not gonna make, thankfully, it's already done. But thank you for being here. Hey, there's Wilhelm. Let's go. Go ahead and begin when ready. Hell yeah. 5th and final round. I probably should have updated the information, but duck it, dude. We do it live. Crow.
Mankind knew that they cannot change
Wilhelm.
society.
I didn't spell that right.
Instead of reflect. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Now, there we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember the scene, didn't I? Okay, thank God. Crow. Sending the super all the way through, laughing all the way down. Oh, nice. The fast PRC into the mid mix-up, but look at that DP. Oh, just runs up with the 6P, but Wilhelm's got another flash kick ready for him. OTG. Sorry, just monitoring things. Crow having advantage here again. Lands the jump into. Oh, all the way on the other side. It's all Daijobu. Again, another great flash kick out of Wilhelm. We're back Sands, just good. Look at the blocks out of Crow. Nice challenge on the run through. Oh, but goes for the DP though. No combo for Wilhelm, but they are landing. Oh, gets the counter. Holy shit. But look at Crow with that DP. They have a bit of meter. No! That's a proper punish. Crow taking game 1.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on them,
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Starting off game 2 here. I like the idea of Wilhelm trying to get the anti there. But unfortunately, Crow's just landed up on the other side. But there, Wilhelm seems to be kind of works out for them. There's the counter stance. But despite getting it, Crow not letting him have an inch, cranking the wrist gauge all the way. Oh, tries to get in the 6P, but it doesn't work. With the lows, putting him all the way through, but we're crouching, dude. You can't find me. Oh, power slam. Power bomb, I'm sorry. That's what I meant. Dang. These 6Ps have not been working out for Wilhelm. Feels real bad. Crow just maneuvering in a position out of range. And even when he tries for the DP. Nope. Well, I shouldn't say DP, I should say flash kick. Dummy. Sorry. It's been a long day for me. It's the heat. It's getting to me. Up and over. Good block. Ended up on the same side. Comes the fireball run through. Just grab him. No sneaky business. Just immediate overhead. Goes for the command grab again. Walking forward. Trying to flex on. Ooh, we're getting flexed on. By Akko Zorono. Thank you very much. Ooh, gotta fix up a score. Oh, we're blocking the super. No, no punish. Uh-oh, you're affording him a chance, Crow. There's the burst. Counter stance. Runs through. Gotta block the mix. YRC. Oh, gets away from the grab. Watch the cross up. The shit. Oh, God. Oh, and then,
oh, wow. I came back to a crazy. Jeez.
oh my gosh.
That's gracious.
Oh, yeah, it is popping off. Crow picks up a 2-0 so far.
Mm.
man.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right. This is round point for Crow here, and this is the last game we're waiting on, and then we'll go into our top 8.
Round 5, great opportunity. Exactly what I was talking about too. Oh, misses the Oki. Doesn't punish the cross up, but instead has the Beta Blade ready. Resets for another hit. DP's right back, but once again, the burst is available.
Ooh, flexed on again. Hex Simp, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you've been enjoying our Swiss tournament. Oh, sandwich. All right, that's it. Crow just needs to close out this round, or is Wilhelm has shown be able to hold Crow down, but never been able to pull it. Tecarino, thank you for the follow. My gosh.
Straight hit.
Get all the follows. Let's go.
Third king right there. Pushes up, goes for the low.
Oh, Paul and Paul.
Straight in. A red RC. FDing and trying to stay alive, but
Living.
he's gonna get chipped out. Yeah, this is a badass song. This is a really good song.
Now that I run the ship, I could sing whenever I want. I do love the music. Oh, goes risking it off with the TP and the
I was gonna
burst.
say first bait, yeah. Super. Oh, dropped it. Great block. Oh, but
Command
it's
grab.
so up by the command grab.
Gets the perfect, gets the 3-0. Good job, Crow.
We're moving on.
Wins.
All right. 3-0 for Crow, but valiant effort out of Wilhelm. And just like that, that wraps up the Swiss portion of the tournament. We are going into top 8, single elimination, by the way. We got Hee Ho, Crow punched their ticket in, New, Revilo, KidDracula, Albertdoug, Heen, and Somnium. Unfortunate for Kid and Albert, that's going to be a team kill. Unfortunate. But let me get... Ooh, what do I want first? Give me... I want Somnium and Heen. Let's... Let me make sure everything's set up. Yeah, best of 5. Thank you, Star. Thank you for working with me. Let's go ahead and start this bracket. Thank you all for the first time chatters too. Man, we got like 4 follows within 5 minutes. Let's go. Thank you all for showing up. If you're new here, the online local hosts the weekly Guilty Gear tournament every Friday at 8 o'clock Central. So if you ever want to hop in or join in, or feel free to watch, it is every Friday, 8 o'clock Central, where we rotate through a Swiss bracket like tonight, and next week we will have our double elimination brackets with a Matcherino. And also, while we wait for these people to get on in here, big shout out to our co-commentator, Fawn. Thank you so much for showing up. You
Of course.
absolutely killing it. Where can people find you?
People can find me on Twitter at FawnTheLegend, or on Twitch, or on YouTube at FawnTheLegend. Pretty much everything it is that I have is FawnTheLegend. So if you guys want to come in and follow and see what it is that I do, then by all means. I just got back from Toronto about 2 weeks ago, so that was super fun.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got the people in. They're on the set. We're starting top 8. Remember, this is single elim. It is one and done.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
For 6P.
Gets the toss. Oh, what a setup.
Push through the wall, push the kill too, like a red guard to lightning. Those are perfect.
The golden letters there. Alright, Ram without a sword already at full screen, but working all the way towards it. Great patience out of Heen. Oh, sneaks under Ram's mid-buttons there. Oh, but nice grab of the Somnium. Okay. Oh, but we begin Ram pressure in the corner.
Pink just to catch the go back as well. Tries to DP straight through it, but instead gets able to punish RC back as well. Trying to see if they can bait out the burst, but they found good damage anyway, even off of the drop top up.
Did that 2K stuff that stun dipper?
Yeah, I believe it did. If you preemptively do it, it's possible to stuff the stun dipper. It's not all crazy. It's not even invincible. It's just good to use at certain ranges. If you got meter.
Full Rekka RC lands the grab. OTG with the 2K. Oh!
Yeah, he tried to hit a button. He tried to do something.
So with the buttons, throws away the sword, but finds the counter hit.
But I highly suggest up backing and then FD if they go for the low sword, or just FD in general if you realize the big buttons try and stuff you. Then you could try to even make a more like a little bit of a grounded approach if they try and throw out their sword like that. Yeah. Just sort of wait. Good stuff. Start picking your moment when I hit the button. I was never turned but got tossed out of the pressure. Nice. Got hit on the Rekka. No confirmed because they don't have any meter. Oh, but that's death for sure. That's H. That's the sword toss? Yeah. Good showing from both players so far. But Ram's going to take that one, at least one of the games for sure.
Coming into game 2. Not finding much off a far slash, but I like the patience out of Heen. Nice. Possible reaction there with that stun dipper, but Ram just coming in with only one sword on the air slashes. Oh, even stuffing the floor jarg attempt. A player after my own heart.
Nice. DPs their way right on out of there. See if they can dash, cancel off the 5K, finding the pressure, keeping Ram pretty much where she needs to be. They'll got the fireball as well. There's a 5P. Let RC fakes out the overhead to go for the low instead. That's going to net them around.
That was so smart. Pressuring to the corner, jabbing her away, but the 60 is going to keep him there. But stun dipper gets him out of jail. Ooh, catching Ram run up there. Gets the burst out, and oh, the air-to-air keeps her back in the corner. And speaking of being kept in jail, he not letting Somnium breathe here.
Nice. Yeah. Purple are seeing the fireball as well, just to make sure they can actually close that gap. Purple are seeing really help. They do find two great counter hits to try and lead things off. Gives them enough meter to RC. But Vapor Thrust keeps him safe and allows him to get around.
We got a set.
Yeah, we're tied 1-1 currently, aren't we?
Yep, 1-1. Game 3.
Good start so far. 2H. Just to catch him. Take the thrust once again.
Underneath the floor dark. PRC forward, keeping the combo going too. Positive bonus for Ram here.
Nice. Get 5S to get the pokes. 5K to try and interrupt on the side of Ram with all. Rekka gets to confirm once again.
Trying to find something happen here. Oh, risk it all for delay on the close slash, trying to see if we're gonna burst early, but Heen looking to hold it. Oh god, getting thrown back into the corner. This scary lands the jump after a double jump. And on and again gets thrown on the run up. That's so unfortunate for Heen. Oh gosh.
Super. We're going to 2-1 for Rambletall currently. Heading into the next game so far. Let's see. Kai either ties this up or Rambletall closes it out. Gets hit by the stun dipper. ATD. Dire Eclot just pretty much smothering on the offense right now, but a close S is going to get things started for Rambletall. Tries to follow up with the Rekka, but get off. Got the burst. Vapor thrust. My god, what kind of hitbox is that?
Reaches all the way up to heaven, but the Grand Slam comes down on Kai.
Good hit, wall break to follow things up as well. Good damage, and a positive bonus.
Oh, the run up. Tried to throw him. I like the setup there, but unfortunately gets tossed real quick. Gets tossed again. Set up. More to Bato. PRC it. Or
oh, nice, but good awareness. Good awareness from Kai. Not freaking out, not doing anything of the sort. Realized that they had to use that RC to make sure they didn't get too hard of a punish, and was just ready to spin their meter when they needed to. Great backdashes. Manages to actually whip punish the 5K because of well-timed back. But good trade. Pulse. Pretty good for Kai so far. Fakes out the overhead once again. Goes low after standing 5K. Gets the air throw. Keep him in the corner.
Yep. Jump the
6K
floor
trying
charge,
to
but
take
the
frames. 6P. Dead. Okay.
got to go to game 5.
Yeah, it's a game 5.
Hell of a game, but someone's got to go home, and someone's got to keep going. Finally, a huge counter hit at the round start of that far slash.
Nice. Vapor thrust straight through it. Vapor thrust once again.
Nice jump out.
RC, nice. Just doesn't want to be in the corner. Burst.
I like when
Stick it up.
I like when Somnium takes control of the corner. They toss the sword and then run up block just to prevent Heen from escaping after the explosion. Because I think last game we saw him try to try to stun Dipper out of it, got blocked and then hit by the explosion.
Okay, cooking with the super. That's a great job. It leads into it nice. Yeah, getting it out. Thought the throw was coming or anything. Gave him enough time. Reacted a little bit slow on the side of Kai, but once again, it's hard to really see that that type of situation coming.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. This could be. Oh, nice.
Got the burst. Picks up one sword.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep, super. Let's close it out. We're moving on to the next game in top 8. Somnium moves on.
Revilo wins.
Impressive stuff out of Somnium. Great. 5 games. Alright, Somnium will be moving on to face KidDracula.
KidDracula's been here before, actually. So, be interested to see them play again.
Just grabbing scores. Oh, whoops, I pinged Cap instead of... Whoopsie. There we go. Okay, let's grab... We're gonna see Hee Ho and Revilo.
Hee Ho, Revilo, or Hee Ho and Crow? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you're saying. Yeah, that's nice. It hadn't updated for me yet. I'll start to June, so.
As start is to do. Hee Ho. Hee Ho coming back in with their deadly Milia. Revilo coming back after we had sponsored them and Kit to go to Frosty Faustines before. Revilo also cracked at Street Fighter.
Yes. Revilo as well. Very 5P for the Milia to try and get the confirm, but has to pull out an early burst so he stays safe. Lots of counter hits and lots of pressure from Milia. Hasn't found his opportunity yet and tries to 5P through it, but gets hit by the blades.
Sticks up the right to the wall, right into the super. Perfect. I didn't even know it was a perfect, I just called it like that.
It's so different. Structured alternatively, some might say. Great hit from the overhead.
Blocking the car too.
Locks it, yeah, good punish. Very, very good punish.
Oh god, that was so fast. The cross up. That's the full combo here. Scoop up, just immediately gets bursted to put in the corner. Here comes Thunderbird pressure. Underneath it, crazy. Oh my god. Hee Ho on fire. Bad mood stick to the wall. Living.
That's a kill. What was this? 684, I believe is his. That one. Yeah, that beam attack. Dude, I'm surprised he didn't do that round star. You can't really move out of the way of that. It starts very quick. One of his best round star options.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, finds that
Good JD.
chin. We're just gonna take half damage and then we're out.
Burst, yeah. Throw that Thunderbird as well. Try to cover the aerial option, but actually hits him on the recovery of his aerial, but he Typhoon, I haven't seen that, and the boldness is insane.
Through the frickin'.
You're straight through Thunderbird. It was just coming straight on through.
I'm a loss for words. Man, Hee Ho just coming out. Swinging. Also, I forgot. I typed their name as Hee Ho. They're getting away from Go Lewis's Human Typhoons, and here we go. Oh! Seems a drop, but finally gets the burst out of him. Here comes the buzzsaw. Whew.
Just a miss. Nice, great 2P as well.
Keeping it going.
Huge plus frames. Tries to go for the instant air, but gets hit by 2K2D. Now you're dealing with a miss.
Oh.
Great block. You can only block for so long against this character, man.
That shit was invisible. You had to just grab the stick, whatever you're playing on, just wiggle back and forth. I don't even know how you see that and block that. Oh, God.
Yeah, I couldn't tell either, because you can't even really hear the sounds.
Yeah. And Hee Ho sitting 2-0 so far.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Quick little combo sends Goackur all the way to the corner, and the burst just to afford some real estate, but look at that standing overhead.
That's a confirm as well. Oh, go for the wall break instead of the wall slump. I believe at that position they would have been able to get the fast cancel the purpose RC into an aerial throw. Red RC crosses right on under him, breaks the wall. This will be death for the charge 5 here.
Even on whiff, just keeping it going, but great on Revilo to, just kind of fights out of it, but it's getting whiffed, it's getting bursted. Trying to establish a game plan here. This is their last chance to do it.
5S. Trying to keep him in the corner, trying to maintain that corner positioning.
And
crosses up in the corner, but no confirm.
Board block the YRC. Gets the burst back, but see on the other side.
Yeah. Got the burst. You have gold bars and perfect opportunity.
Hammer of Dawn, mix up, coming on in.
Oh my god.
YRC
Yo,
push back.
YRC,
Oh.
please step away from me.
Has a bit of meter to work with. Oh god, the piercing coming through, air throw.
Yeah, the air throw, but not dead.
OTG
Doesn't
with
have
the
enough-
2K restand.
2P to try and stagger some things out, trying to catch them on a button, and they did. They did get the counter hit.
Hee Ho. 3-0ing Revilo. My god. Alright. Impressive stuff, so we're ready for Kid and Somnium. Good luck to whoever's got to be in grand finals. Because good lord. Started to get a feel for what I needed to do in Game 3 too late. Yeah, GG's. Thanks for coming
Flex
by,
on.
Revilo. Oh,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
getting flexed on.
Did super well still.
Little Guy Incorporated, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying this top 8. We have 2 more games. We need 1 more for this grand finals. Any Enos so far? Oh yeah.
There
We have
go.
one of our most consistent Enos in KidDracula.
Second Eno of the night, actually.
We also had some Popcat.
True, we did.
Jabaldine stops by sometimes. They also play Eno.
Mankind knew that they cannot.
In fact, I need to change
Duel 1.
information.
Let's rock.
6-2. Nice, great hit. RC. 2v2 just to open up for some Oki. YRC as well, right back at you. Also find her way out of the corner, but aggressive burst.
Oh, lands the JH when jumping out. Wow. Gonna
Give
go.
yourself boss enough. Yeah.
Tries to get him with a stroke, but Somnium living up in the air. Here comes the wire. Block of the
Blocks the
wire.
YRC.
Kill.
Yeah, this is death. For sure.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Nice 6B of those air slashes. Lands the dive kick attempt too. He has the set play in the corner. Nice. Fighting out of it, but the 6P counter hit's gonna push him all the way back.
The blade. Nice. Stroke of retreat, just trying to escape it. Doesn't manage to trade. Tries to do the fast RC cancel.
Yep.
Drops it. Goes too far forward. Too much momentum.
Oh, the Grand Slam finds the hit. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. Another Grand Slam didn't have the meter for the super. Oh, but Kid has a super of their own. Oh god, gotta be so careful. Risks it all in that dive kick. Runs right into the close slash. They're tied up and around. Underneath the sword toss. Blocking that one, but gonna keep Ram far away from these swords as possible, but unfortunately Somnium finds their way in.
Pops the super as well. Just make sure they get the Okazuna.
Damn. Sitting in a massive lead here. Just blocking, trying to get out. Nice dive kick. Block at the chemical love, trying to get around. Psycho Crusher makes their way in.
Oh, baited out the throw. The purple RC at least kept her a little bit more safe if the Dracula was ready to respond. But that purple RC once again, back throw into the corner, has the burst, got tough with the swords. But yeah, waiting on that burst for a little bit, and manages to get him with a jump back at 5S, or jump back to JS.
Alright, alright.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Air slash is fine. It's just a second hit and bursting after the close slash. Just gotta retake their turn here and start with the set play. Even Ram's burst. Massive damage. Oh my god.
Yeah. Get out of the super.
But what a backdash of Kid. Okay. He finds the low here, keeping it going. Fade back. Nice block, but keeping it going. Full stick of Butterhead for Kid. Tries for the super.
Jumps back. Blushie backwards as well, but gets the close S to get the counter hit and close out the round.
Oh no, Chemical Love getting low profiled and then going, but massive counter hit fan for Kid. In there, flippy dippy blocked, but the Mortabato blowing up a low attempt here. And then a run up close slash gonna close it out here. Somnium is up 2-0. Looking real clean. Looking real solid, but still looking very doable for Kid. But this is their moment. It's doable, but a Super Saiyan moment is required. Gonna need a reverse sweep if they want to go to Grand Finals.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Sword, oh, whiffed grab. Of course, I gotta burst that away, and then a challenge on the stroke. Somnium just covering every option here, just not letting Kid out of this corner. Has a stroke on in. Garcia tap the dust.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is tough. 5D, pass out red RC cancel. Usual. The usual.
Yep. Set point for Somnium. Nice bait of the sword slashes. Very smart. Underneath the burst. You won't be able to do that in Season 3. But an impressive round here for Kid. Mortabato, it's safe. Oh, just need to chip him out a little bit. The flippy dippy don't crack now. YRC blocked. Oh,
So that too.
oh the super, no!
No burst from KidDracula. This is death.
Got stuck to the wall.
One more hit was all they
Somnium.
needed. Yeah. So unfortunate.
Ramlethal wins.
Impressive out of Somnium. Ooh, damn. All right. Great stuff out of Kid, but they gotta go. And now we move into the final of our Swiss bracket tonight. Hee Ho v Somnium. Let me make sure I had. Here we go. Oh, it sucks so much, man. Oh, man, you fought hard, man.
Mankind knew that they cannot change
Feel bad.
society.
I had to contain my
So instead of
my bias,
reflecting on
but
themselves, they
that's a
blamed the
heartbreaker.
beasts. Heaven or hell. Milia. versus
Ramlethal. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nice, KTD. Starting things off pretty strong. We are in grand finals too.
Yeah. Somnium looking real strong at the start of this. Great tech. But we're out of the corner, and now it's time for Hee Ho to start working.
Nice burst.
They should.
Actually, yeah, this is gonna death. Yeah, just that death. Yeah. Keeping it simple. What's crazy is that was the scaled version. She actually got hit with the RC.
Yep. Brain stagger pressure. Carried to the corner, and oh my god.
Blast him. My goodness, she is bleeding. Help!
I'm bleeding.
Someone
I'm bleeding.
help. Please. Call cops. Call somebody. Oh, Jesus. The air throw right in the blender. The perfect. To take game 1 here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the thing about Millia. Millia has such cool mix-ups, and she has really, really great pressure, but, like, what do you do after that? Nothing, really. You sit there and cry about it, because that's all you really can do. You get smacked in your mouth once, and then you explode. It's pressure. The stress is too much.
mankind knew that
Do not change society, so instead they blame the torturers.
Somnium taking this first opening salvo, and it getting so much off of Millia's low health here, but oh, ready for the double close slash, and that's how
2K2D special. Jeez, what a mix. And it's just to break the wall here.
set up.
Oh, but she did actually, she recovered. The blade actually didn't get the hit.
Finds a hit here though. One more setup. There
Yeah,
it is.
goes low. 2K2D special. Right on through. Nice, he baits out the throw. You saw that happening earlier with Somnium's playstyle. Loving, he used the back dashes as well. Checking people's reactions. How fast are you going to react if I back dash here from straight up in front of you? Nice.
The
Great hits
classic
with that.
Millia counterplay. Just jump up, JP.
Okay, gets the hit. Goes S. And gets the burst.
Turbo fall into 6P. Hee Ho taking back there. Turn running on in.
Mixes him up, but gets the aggressive once again in the corner. Blocks the yellow RC. This is
dead?
death, I'm pretty sure, actually. Yeah, she's doing it early. Using a little bit of the scaling.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Death on Millia. Death beyond. Death beyond TE. Oh, death be upon you.
It's so dirty. Alright, Somnium up 2-0 in the grand finals. It's single limb. Hee Ho's got to dig down deep for this one. Skip Super Saiyan 1, you gotta go Super Saiyan 4.
Ooh. You go beyond your limits.
mankind knew that they could.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, such a good button. Reaches right over the projectile. Finds the hit they were looking for. Somnium breaks the wall. Lots of damage and Okazime. No burst either on the side of Millia. Tries to backdash once again. 5P. Yep.
Yep.
Just trying to catch him. He set up. Went low twice.
Of their own. On the sit. Tournament point for Somnium. See if Hee Ho has anything to say about it, just
Burst.
hold on to that while you can. Oh! Unfortunately, it was already active. First set of Hee Ho.
Burst immediately. Has to.
Great
Great
block.
block on the bad moon. Gets mixed up twice. Not dead yet, but goes low. One more mix. Nice yellow RC at the perfect timing. Great throw tag. Good awareness, but oh jeez. That was just really bad.
Lands and then oh
Oh my
no.
god. 2K staggered. 2D misses.
Hair cart. Bad mood.
Moon to take the round. Now we're tied up 1-1 in rounds. Somnium's already looking pretty good to take it here.
Great read to get into the air like that.
AP, 6P, tries to roll right on through. He ain't roll through. Just landed my DM girl. Back up for a second.
Stagger 2K. Oh, lands the JS
Yeah.
feedback. Oh man. No super living. But Hee Ho looking to survive here. Okay, air to air for Hee Ho this time. Lands a grab.
Nice.
Set up. RC.
Yellow RC.
Oh, it.
Oh, got the hit.
Yep.
Another Oki gets the normal throw.
2D.
Dead. She supers, yep. She's dead. Holding on.
Yeah. All right, it's. We ain't done. We ain't done.
Not yet.
It ain't over. Okay, let's see if momentum swings here. Can Hee Ho ride the wave?
Mankind.
Or Somnium? Gonna hold steady.
KidDracula, 2K2D. Great burst, yeah.
Oh,
Wow, and that oh my god.
that's a double whammy.
Cheating. Cheating. What kind of high sword was that? Nice. Puts up the Sonic Blade again. A little bit of the disc.
Oh man, all the way.
Great conversion. Yeah, he wants to break the wall. He wants a positive bonus. And the Oki, nice.
Gotta deal with Somnium's full bar meter here. PRC forward into Morblano for the kill. Wow.
No meter whatsoever to get out of the situation. Using the blue RC into the invincible.
Yeah.
Because he call you seeing that you hit a button. Really well done. Oh wow, that mixed. Wow. What's the pixel space left behind there? I wasn't expecting that to cross up. This is also a good song. This just has good music. It's good bops.
Fantastic.
I won't be taking any debates whatsoever. Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue has the best fighting game soundtracks ever. There are other good songs, but Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue actually have the craziest soundtracks ever. And Under Night. Under Night's also crazy.
Finds the counter hit in the air. Good block
Nice,
of the low.
trust. Good block with 6K. Gets him with the jumping heavy slash. Goes for the mix. Gets the overhead counter hit. Was it you super?
Yep, holding it. To do
It's
this.
over. 6P. Just hit.
Turbo fall behind. Bustle.
Oh, nice. She gets a confirm off of this.
Good block of the bad move. Has the meter. This is gonna do so
my
much
God.
damage. Oh god.
Oh, drops it, but it's okay. She doesn't have any way to get out of this.
Oh,
she... And then immediately went into the super so he couldn't burst. Wow.
We're in game 5.
Wow.
Alright, here we are. Final game of the Swiss bracket.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I love no one committing to anything, so we're just gonna hop
Yeah.
around. You swing first, bro. Let's check with the lows.
2P and a 6P. Just get them all the way to the corner. The Rams finding their way out. Somnium did a good job so far.
It's underneath. Good blocks. Finally finds the lows opened up. Oh god.
Oh, just a mix.
That's the meter. Buzzsaw. Oh man.
Wow, great optimization on that.
Final tournament point here for Hee Ho. Can Somnium lock her down? Close up. Oh, this might be it with the super.
Yeah, that's it. We go closing it out.
And that's
Yeah.
it. Hee Ho goes Super Saiyan 4. Oh
Good
my
stuff from Hee Ho.
Somnium looking absolutely solid, and Hee Ho digs down, figures out, solves the puzzle. Wow.
Really well played from both players. It's hard to fight back against Amelia that starts to like slowly but surely smother you. She's a very snowball-esque character, so it can be really, really hard to try and fight your way out of scenarios where you're getting consistently mixed. Like the corner isn't even safe for you because most of the time that's like the sort of like sacred spot. It's like, okay, I'm in the corner. Normally you can't mix me, you can't hurt me here. And she's able to sort of force you out of the corner whether you want to or not. And that's sort of the scary part of it. So.
Wow, what an incredible set to close it out. That was awesome. Congrats to both players. That was incredible.
Very, very well done.
Yep, and that concludes another successful tournament. Oh boy. Fawn, thank you so much for showing up here. I was super tired today coming into this, but
Of course.
thank you so much for coming in. Oh, again, where can people find you?
You can find me at Fawn the Legend on Twitter or pretty much on anywhere. You type in Fawn the Legend, you'll probably find me. So,
Awesome. And again, I am OddEyesGardevoir, your TO and head commentator for Guilty Gear Online Local. Every Friday we hold this tournament, so we will be here again at the same time, but with our double elimination bracket and Matcherino. So we hopefully you come out to see that or participate. We'd love to have you. Don't forget, every Monday we have Street Fighter 6, a double elimination bracket, and Swiss bracket. That all happens at the exact same time. Feel free to jump into any of that if you're feeling for some Street Fighter 6. All that. Follow us on the YouTubes for the VODs and shorts that are all done by Sniffles' hard work. Thank you so much, Sniffles. And thanks to all the rest of the online local crew for letting us do this every week. So yeah, follow us on the Twitter, the YouTubes, the Twitch here. Thank you all so much for your support. Again, we will see you all next time. Thank you all so much for showing up, all new and returning people. So I will see you all next time. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.
Don't just say alright. Why turn away your eyes?